Hello children, today I am going to take landforms of the earth. Landforms of the earth have been developed by tectonic and gradational forces. The tectonic forces originate within the earth and create irregularities within the earth's surface. The gradational forces originate outside the earth and smoothen the irregularities created within the tectonic forces. The work of these two forces create the landforms of the earth, and they are mountains, plateaus and plains. Mountains. Land masses which rise above 900 meters are called mountains. Mountains have steep slopes. Some mountains occur as single land masses like Kilimanjaro in Africa. Some mountains have extensive ranges like the Andes in South America. Some mountains are young and are still rising like the Himalayas in Asia. Some mountains are very old and worn out like the Aravalli in India. Mountains are created when large parts of the earth are folded or faulted. The process involved in mountain building is called orogeny. Here you can see a look at the major mountains of the world. Let's go to Africa. Let's go to America. North America. You have the Rocky Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. Let's go to South America. You have the Andes Mountains. Let's go to Africa. You have the Atlas Mountains, the Drakensberg. Then in Europe you have the Carpathians and Ural Mountains, the Himalayas and so on. Here is an example of folding. You can see that folding has got two parts, a syncline, a downfold and an anticline and upfold. You can see a numbering called trough. You can see the axis. You can also see the crest. You can see the limb and the axial plane. Most of the prominent mountains of the world, like the Himalayas, Rockies and the Andes, are fold mountains. The fold mountains are formed by horizontal compressional forces that crumple the earth's crust into arches and troughs. Originally, the rock strata of the fold mountain was laid down as sediments in long, narrow troughs. The rock strata were subsequently uplifted by horizontal compressional forces. The Himalayas, Rockies and the Andes are young fold mountains, and the Aravallis are old fold mountains. Residual mountains. Residual mountains are formed by the erosional work of glaciers, wind and rivers. The main examples are Nilgiris and the Rajmahal Hills in India and the Catskill Mountains in the USA. Block mountains. You can see that block mountains, you can see two parts of this picture where there is an upliftment, and you can see the central part sinking. The uplifted part is called as a block and it forms the block mountain. Block mountains are formed by horizontal tensional forces which cause faults in the earth's crust. The faults break the crust into blocks. When these blocks are raised, block mountains are formed. A block mountain can also be formed if the crust on either side of the fault sinks. Examples of block mountains are Black Forest in Germany, Vosges in France, Sierra Nevada in USA, and Salt Range in Pakistan. Significance of mountains. They act as an effective barrier against hot and cold winds. They influence the condensation of moisture. Rivers originating in the mountains provide water during the dry season. Mountains provide valuable forest resources. There are possibilities for generating hydroelectric and multi-purpose projects. Mountains serve as tourist attractions. Mountains are a source of minerals. Mountain rocks can be used as building material.